Okay, good morning, fans. You guys were real eager this morning. I woke up at a crisp 11 Pacific Standard Time and I had texts like, where's the next video? So here you are. Woke up, took my temp. This says I'm at 99. All day yesterday I was at 99.1, so maybe I'm going down. Other symptoms, I feel less congested, but I'm still sneezing and like still a little congested. So I just feel like I don't even feel like I have a cold. I feel like I'm on the precipice of a cold. You know, like when you feel like, oh, maybe I have a cold coming on, like we'll see tomorrow. That's what I feel, but I felt like that for 3 days now. So I don't know. My family is already trying to break me out of here. They're already sending me articles like New York lowered quarantine to 5 days for healthcare workers. CDC lowered it to 7. They're like, look, if you test negative today, I'll come get you. I'm like, guys, that's not how this works. But literally now every member of my family is just trying to get me out of here. Yesterday, I watched Rushmore, which is Wes Anderson's second film ever. Bottle Rocket is his first, and I thought I would go in like chronological order, but it's just so old, it's like so blurry. I don't like watching movies that are that blurry, but I'll get around to it. Rushmore was good. It's about a boy named Max Fisher who goes to a high school called Rushmore, and there were some parts of the movie where I was like, I know Max Fisher, like I knew that person in high school. He is super involved in like every extracurricular, but he really struggles academically to the point where he ends up getting kicked out of Rushmore, which is like the all boys private school, and he has to go to the local public school. He also like doesn't have any friends his age. He has sort of like an assistant who's his sidekick, and then he ends up becoming friends with Mr. Bloom, who is a parent at Rushmore who hates his wife and kids, who is played by Bill Murray, who basically plays like the father who hates himself in every single Wes Anderson film. And he gets a crush on Miss Cross, who's like a second grade teacher, and then the film is sort of like the three of them doing things. I liked it. It was good. You can see like elements of what will become like the full Wes Anderson effect that you can see in like Grand Budapest. I don't really have like the language to talk about films. Like, I don't really know what to say about that, but you can like see certain shots and like the way he does music. Like he loves like something to flash on the scene and for them to be like a drum, and he loves there to be like organ sounds over like certain sequences. Like you could see the beginnings of that would like really come to life in Grand Budapest and other ones. Update on the marriage plot. So the book doesn't have chapters, but it's broken into 5 sections, and I'm about halfway through. And I've read the first 2 sections, but the last 3 are shorter, and I like it a lot more now. I think the first section I hated because it was about like this, it centered around this college girl named Madeline, as I was talking about yesterday. And she was just like super pathetic. Like her love life is pathetic. And it was about her love life. But now that we're sort of like over her college love life and they've graduated from college now, I like it a lot more. Another one of the characters is named Mitchell. And he like is traveling Europe and India with his friend. So I'm like into that part now. We'll see. I think Madeline is still kind of pathetic. I hope she figures it out. I think she's kind of in a love triangle, but you don't really want her to end up with either of them. But I'm more interested in Mitchell's life because he's the one that's traveling the world versus Leonard, who's her current boyfriend, who he's going through it. It's not his fault. But like if I knew Madeline in college, I like could not be her friend. I'd be like, get the fuck over yourself. So goals for today are to cook something. I've not cooked anything the whole time I've been in here. I've just like waited for my family to bring me burritos, which I am getting a burrito today, but I need to cook something for my other meal. I also want to watch Royal Tenenbaums, which is Wes Anderson's 3rd film. I think I've seen it, or I know I've seen it before, but I might have like fallen asleep halfway through or something, and this is like maybe one of his most important, so I gotta eyes on prize. And I want to finish this book. So 3 goals: cook something, finish the book, Royal Tenenbaums. That's what I'm doing today. See you tomorrow. I might do a house tour tomorrow. There's like some cool features of this house that you can tell it's primarily occupied by like an 85-year-old woman. Could do a house tour. Comment below what you want in tomorrow's video. And see you then.